It can take a long time to heal. After my cancer treatment, it took several years to feel like I had my life back, and I was a yoga teacher with a daily practice, and I was a psychotherapist. After a while, either during or after treatment, you do return to some predictability and to a feeling that you should be getting back to normal. If there are physical limitations, there's this idea that you should just accept them as your new normal and move on. The reality is I became very depressed. I was facing many physical limitations and I didn't know how to make space for them. How was I going to care for myself and still be productive? There was a temptation to fall back into old patterns, to ignore the signals from my body. I began to take on more projects, wanting to quickly prove that the cancer hadn't changed anything for me. A wise teacher and friend quietly said to me one day, "When is your own healing going to be a very important project?" I had to change my framework. With the help of my own yoga practice and my own therapy, I began to get stronger. And so it was about 5 years ago that I started offering a weekly class for cancer survivors in Austin, Texas. The results were remarkable and inspired the creation of Joy Boots for cancer survivors. Joy Boots is a supportive online home for cancer survivors. I offer classes and programs that synthesize yoga and group talk therapy to help survivors connect with one another and reconnect with the pulse of their lives. How does yoga help the healing process? When you step into a yoga practice that is really attuned to your physical and emotional needs, you feel safe, you can deeply relax, and the mind can go into a neutral space to interrupt patterns of worried thinking or self-judgment. In order to heal, there has to be a moment of neutrality, an opportunity to become the observer of your experience, instead of thinking you can control everything. Yoga allows people to observe how much pressure they put on themselves and experiment with letting it go, even if just for the duration of the class. And it helps them move their bodies to discharge anger, fear, and pain. When we really learn to be the observer of our experience, we see that it's not all pain and fear. We also sense the support around us, and the parts that are not in pain, and what we're grateful for. We can hear the birds singing outside the window. My programs create space for cancer survivors to make friends, to share their stories of success and pain, and they specifically help with anxiety and depression and the loneliness of the struggle to overcome. And it doesn't require acting like everything is okay. There is a way to be free of fearful thoughts and rumination,